Hey there, YouTube. That's right. It's me. C White, one half of the CK Bright Show, sitting across the internet waves, is my co-host with the most, the Havanan heartthrob and Latvian lover, K Bird.
Thank you. First time in video form.
Woo, well, no, is it?
First podcast we did in video form. We did CK Bright Show, but never like podcast.
Yeah, no, I don't think we did a podcast.
Yeah, and even if we did, I don't think we uploaded it. We had that one where I turned out to be when Luna was talking all about that messing with dad, killing your dad.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's why it didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, we're like, yeah, we're not putting the video this way. So how you doing, man?
I'm tired.
Tired?
I'm
Yeah,
tired.
just came from work? Are you off for work
No,
today?
I'm off work, but it's tiring.
It's tiring. Yeah, it's tiring to be adult.
It is.
Like I've been I just came back from school and I just set this up in like 5 minutes. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna call Chris so we can record this podcast or whatever. It was like, oh man, I'm so tired. What's going on? Oh, you fit. Ah, is that one of those 2.5 liters?
Yes.
Oh man.
For $1.
Yeah,
Excuse
those
me.
are at the Family Dollars, right?
I got it at a dollar store.
Yeah, like those are good. It's like, and then if you were to go real, like if you were to live on the edge of life, there's those knockoffs of the knockoffs that are like three liters, which is $1.
But they got those at Biggs. Like if you can find a Biggs, they got those 3 liters for $1, and the mouth of it's like that big to begin with.
Wow. See, and I'm like, and that's when it's like, I want it, but I also want to live for the next 25, 30 years. Because I feel like with the knockoffs of the knockoffs, I feel like they do a lot of shortcuts with their soda, and that's why it's so cheap.
Either that or it's made like in the same city. Like
Yeah.
with Big K, they could charge 79 cents because 9 times out of 10 it ain't gone, but maybe 30 miles from where it's made.
Yeah. I don't know. But we've got a lot of topics to discuss. Do you want to start off with yours, or do you want me to get one of mine out of the way? Or?
I wanted to start off with one and then throw the other one in the middle somewhere wherever it fits.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we'll start off with something that I'm quite a fan of. Portal. Portal is one of those fun Valve games, like just like Portal and Half-Life and all that stuff. And I think it's one of my favorite games. I don't know if you played it all the way through. I know if you've seen like those what is it,
The robot things.
like the what is it, game theory videos on it, because he talked to me about it, like the
With
cube.
the companion cube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but there's like a Half-Life movie. Yeah, a Half-Life and a Portal movie is actually possible because J.J. Abrams has like the movie rights to like most of the Valve games that he can actually. Huh?
How do you manage to get that?
I honestly do not know. Maybe he was talking to like Gabe Newell, who's like the owner of Valve, and he's like, hey, if you want to make these movies, go for it. I might have to look up more into that, but like, I don't know how he got it. It's kind of like Sony with Spider-Man, and like, Fox with, or Deadpool and X-Men, they just have it, you know. You may not remember
Well,
when they got it.
well, I remember how they got Marvel though,
How?
because Marvel was on a decline from the '90s comic book bust, so they had to sell some of their assets to help make money,
Uh,
and they sold to Fox. They sold the X-Men. To Sony, they sold Spider-Man. Where's your
wow.
Fantastic Four go? I want to say it's Fox too.
That's Fox as well.
Yeah, sold them that. And with all that went just about everything that went with it. The mutants, Deadpool, Juggernaut, Namor, the Fantastic
Wow.
Four, Galactus.
And see, those are one of those things that are like, if you just waited a little bit longer, you know,
Just a little bit.
company
But
wise, it's not really like a little bit longer, like, normal life,
they
but like
kind of
company
got
wise,
they kind of got one of them back though, so that's a plus.
kind of. I don't know if Sony could be like, yeah, well, I'm gonna take Spider-Man back now since you guys made him popular again, you know.
I'm gonna take my ball and go home.
Yeah. But Portal is one of those games that is like a puzzle game. I really like it. I never really played much of the Half-Life games, but it was fun. The times I did play it. Um, but like J.J. Abrams is thinking of actually doing one. They're saying it's in development, and they got writers and they got people working on both stories, Half-Life and Portal. But you know, video game movies haven't had a good history. So what do you think about this? You think they can, since it's J.J. Abrams, the guy who did like Star Wars and stuff, do you think he can do it pretty good?
It's gonna have a lot of lens flare, whether it's good or bad. I'm just throwing that out there.
Which is sad, 'cause like the Portal, like I think you're only outside of the whole building for like one scene, and that's at the end. And I'm like, where's this lens flip? Oh yeah, never mind.
That's where it's all gonna be at the end.
Yeah.
It's just that's the sunlight, a whole bunch of lens flare.
Like a lot of lens flare, you can't even see what's actually being shown. You're like, I was missing this whole time. Lens flare. No, but I don't know about like Half Life because I never really played as much of Half Life as Portal.
I don't know how either one of them would do
Hmm.
because it's like not many, if any, comic book movies are any good.
Video game movies.
Whatever.
I'm like, there is a few comic book movies that are good.
Whatever. You knew what I meant.
Yeah, I did, but like I think we discussed this before about like Ratchet and Clank, the movie, which I don't even, which I heard a lot about it and then it just fuzzed out. I don't even know if it's out yet or if it's like still in production, but like I haven't seen that yet or anything. And
Well,
yeah,
I do have to say this: if they do make like Ratchet and Clank into a movie, I expect it to be more cartoony, which is more possible,
it
because then you can bend the laws of physics to your will.
it is actually going to be a movie, and it is animated, which is good because I'm seeing a lot of things that are like animated at first, and then like we're gonna make it in real life. So I'm like, you can't do that.
Like Street Fighter, I understand they didn't have the technology at the time, but now they do, and heck, Street Fighter 5 looks like a cartoon movie.
Yeah, there's but there's like this one thing on IGN that's like a Street Fighter thing or whatever, and a lot of people saying that that's good. Like it has like a lot of effects and stuff, and it's in real life. I don't know how that is.
That's that Machinima movie, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of Machinima, but you said you watch a lot of Machinima though
I do.
before. You
I
said
do.
before that you watched it. Like I said, you said this. You said like you watch I watch Machinima. This was your words. I watch Machinima, and you watch Rooster Teeth, and that's what you said.
I
You
mean, I know I watch Machinima, but I'm like, what specifically did I start watching it for? Because now I don't really watch it.
I
It's
don't
more
know.
Screw Attack now.
Well, Screw Attack is good. It was like the top five, top tens, and like the comic books backstories, you know, death battle and all that stuff, which is technically
Oh,
now a part of Rooster Teeth.
speak of the devil,
Yeah,
there's a death battle coming out tomorrow. Or is
with
it Wednesday?
Bowser and somebody.
I believe it's Ganondorf. Ganon.
Ganon.
Whoever the bad guy from Zelda is.
Yeah, Gandorf, Ganon, yeah. Which I hated that I didn't see a cannon. Like Ganon's canon. That's comedy gold right there. Okay, silver. Okay, bronze. But there were the few people that could have had a laugh.
I wouldn't call it comedy gold, but as far as name branding, it is perfect. Like, think about it. You're going to
Rhyming
Ganon's
catchy.
Cannons. What does he sell? Cannons. What's his name? Ganon.
Yep, there it is. It has one of
If you
those.
need if you need a cannon, come see Ganon.
It has one of those corny car dealership, local car dealerships. Like what is it?
That's
Remember when you were in Cincinnati and there's like 221 2255.
Fyred.
Just call us today, 221-2255, yay.
Yeah, I have to put that in. I'm gonna be like do like a little snip clip of it. But like for the Portal movie and the Half-Life movie, as far as I know in Portal the character doesn't talk, but in Half-Life I don't know if they do or not. But like, do you think a movie could actually do that? Like, where the main character doesn't talk, or like if you know they do talk and then people get all upset about it or whatever?
If they do keep it where the main character doesn't talk, it has to be shot like what is it, Henry Dangerous?
Hardcore Henry. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it
What
has
is
to
it?
be shot from a GoPro. That's going to be the only way to make it authentic.
I don't know about Half Life because like I said before, I don't play it as much. But like Portal, that would be awesome. Like jumping down to the portal and just flinging through the through the walls and stuff like that. That would be
Right,
pretty
imagine
awesome.
that in 3D glasses.
Oh
You're going
my!
to have to put up a description. You will get dizzy.
You will get dizzy, and poor people with epilepsy and whatnot won't be able to watch it.
Oh, yeah, no, they asked you at the front, do you have epilepsy? Yes, you cannot watch Portal.
I've been
Oh,
waiting for this my
oh,
whole life.
well, you're going to wait a little bit longer.
That's messed up. I feel like they'll be like, yeah, there's like an epilepsy version and a non-epilepsy version or something.
Yeah,
I don't know, but like,
there's going to be one in 3D and one in normal.
yeah, and one in 3D and one in like for people who like aren't gonna be foaming at the mouth can see.
Foaming at the mouth. This just took a dark turn.
Yeah, it kind of did. It kind of did. But is there is there any video game that you would like to see like turn into like a movie coming or
Uncharted.
Uncharted?
uh, Uncharted.
Yeah.
Or Metal Gear Solid.
Well, like Metal Gear Solid goes without saying. Yeah.
Or even Final Fantasy, in all honesty, because if they could make it into a movie, that'd be awesome.
I never really seen much of Final Fantasy. I haven't really played much of Final
I
Fantasy.
haven't either. I've never played it before, but I've seen some of the cutscenes and some of the gameplay, and it is beautiful.
Hmm. I uh I was I was watching freaking there's this Yeah, there's this game called Overwatch that's going to be coming out soon, and I'm really interested in the characters and how they're moving stuff ahead. They have like two animated shorts that are two animated shorts, and it looks really good, and it really looks like if this was actually it could actually if people didn't know if it was a game, they could actually think it was a trailer for a movie of some sort, you know. And
Hold on, wait a minute.
yeah,
You said Overwatch.
yeah.
Didn't they just have a whole little hoopla?
Do you want to go into that?
I mean, I don't
Like
really
that's
know
still kind of in
what
the
the
list.
hoopla was about.
Okay, I'll show you real quick. Okay, so Overwatch is a game is like a FPS shooter. You ever heard of Team Fortress 2?
Yeah.
It's like the people created another Team Fortress 2, but there are like a lot of different characters, and they did it while they're on drugs, but the animation looks pretty and all that stuff. That's Overwatch. But
Okay.
but the but the Overwatch scandal was like there was a pose that a character did, and a few fans didn't really like the pose. They felt like it was over sexualizing a character. Now, before I say anything, I want to show you the photos and see what your reaction is to this. So I'm gonna share my screen real quick. But I'm gonna show you. This is okay. There's a victory pose for a girl named Tracer. She's a character in the game. She is the fun, perky, character in the game. A lot of people seem to relate to this character, but not many people liked the pose because they said it was too revealing. Now let me pull this thing up if I can before yours and my computer explodes.
Explosives.
Explodes. Explodes with the I don't know this. What in the world? My goodness, don't you just hate when you like click on a site and there's an ad and it's like you have to look at this for like 5 minutes before you click onto this. I'm like, I just want to pull up one photo. One
Or
photo.
YouTube gives you those videos. We can't skip it.
No, even worse. When YouTube gives you those videos, those ads that are like, 30 seconds and you can't skip it, and you're like, I only wanted to see like a 10-second video, you know, and
Uh,
I'm like, what in the world is this? So here's the pose that a lot of people are getting angry about. It's getting sent to you right now. Hopefully it makes it. I'll have it on the screen right now when I'm editing this so people can actually see what's going on.
okay.
Now, people are saying that it's over sexualized, that like it's showing too much. And I'm gonna show you like two other photos of her regular poses, that victory poses. But those are the and those are the photos that those are a few other photos that she has for victory poses.
But I don't see anything wrong with these.
Like that's what a lot of people have been saying, where they don't see anything wrong with it.
I
And
don't
they're
see
like,
anything
yeah,
worth getting upset over.
a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, it's over sexualizing this character. It's too much and stuff like that. But the thing is that here's a few things that I have to say about it. It is like a placeholder pose. like about four other characters, um, two guys and two girls, including Tracer, had this had this pose as a victory pose. So they were saying like it's probably like a placeholder pose, and there's the same pose but with a guy. Now, um, if it's still getting sent to you, okay, but that's the same pose with a guy. Um, a lot of people are saying that it's not like she's like pushing the light out towards the viewer, like, oh hey, look at my. It's just like over the shoulder.
It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, and a lot of people seem to be getting angry about it somehow, saying it's over sexualizing the character, and I'm like, honestly,
But if they don't,
yeah.
hold on, if the people complaining don't have a problem with the guy in the same pose, could it not be the people complaining that's over sexualizing the character?
And that's the thing too. Wait a second. I'm about to show you something that's even more like annoying. Like that,
Don't tell me they
there's
got the Gorilla Man doing it too.
they don't have the Gorilla Man doing it too. Oh, but we wish. We wish the Gorilla Man was doing it too. But the thing is, they're getting angry about Tracer, even though, like I said, there's like four other characters who have the same pose, and here's one that's like who's a girl as well, and nobody said anything about that character. You know?
It's because her skin's purple. I don't know. I don't know.
I I don't know what's going. I don't know what's going on through people's minds. But I'm like,
Bruh, it looks like she got a gun hidden in her heel.
got that Bayonetta
She got,
stuff going on.
uh-huh.
Monkey witch. But like a lot of people are getting angry about it, and then like the the developers, because the Overwatch is still in beta, the developers took away the pose, and they're like, okay, we want everybody be able to have fun and play with it and stuff like that. And then, you had the people who are like us, we're like, we didn't really see nothing wrong about it, but like, me and probably you're like, well, I'm not gonna be like yelling to the rooftops, oh my goodness, they changed this pose. Oh, how could they do this, But some people did, and they're like, and then the developers basically was like, we had this idea before, I think it was like trying to take out the fire, like, a lot of most gamers don't really care if something is sexualized or not. Most of the time, gamers are like, they want developers to stick to their guns. If they think something's right, they can keep it. But like, if there's something that's like absolutely nothing that involves the gameplay or the mechanics of it, and it's literally just somebody standing, I feel like some people get like aggravated about it. Yeah.
Like, there was nothing different about what she wore than, say, Zero Suit Samus.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm gonna be real for a second. It doesn't even look like a butt. There's like a little curve, and that's it. There's just a little line.
Like, she's not gonna have a butt that's her mixed lot would sing about, but apparently her butt was offensive enough that people got all up in arms over it.
I don't know. It's not like she's in the freaking anaconda pose from Nicki Minaj, you know. I don't know. Well, that's
For shame, sir.
for shit.
For shame.
But that's something that's been going on.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Did you hear Zack Snyder got fired from DC? The whole movie scene.
The thing is, I looked into it, but like I heard the stories about like people signing petitions, in March, but like I heard about the news story of Zack Snyder being fired on April 1st, and I'm like, this might be a fool or something, and like I haven't been able to find anything that's been like, no, he isn't fired. So I'm like, oh my goodness, he's like actually fired, you know? I'm like,
Like that's what I thought. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, maybe, but then they gave like one good reason after another. I'm like, it seems plausible.
yeah. And I'm
It
like,
could be,
ah,
and like a little bit is like, I hope he is, but I hope he isn't.
yeah.
Because then you got to go through a whole nother them finding another director. This director's vision. Got to wait to see the whole thing. It's like
They were gonna,
ah,
they were trying to get the director that did Iron Man 3, but like, they said that might take a little.
Disney like
Huh?
boots with Marvel.
No, wait a second. I'm getting that confused because it was Gambit who lost the director as well, and they were trying to get the Iron Man 3 director for Gambit. But like still, like I don't know. I don't know about the Zack Snyder thing.
Gambit just cannot get his footing.
He cannot. He's he's look at this. Look at this. A wild card. Thank you. Thank you.
Why?
You
No.
yes.
No.
Yes.
No. No.
Yes.
Oh, the puns.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Oh, the
No,
puns.
no, thank you, America. Thank you. You've been great. But yeah, Zack Snyder. I was watching when I was watching Batman v Superman. I was thinking about, Zack Snyder must have gone. I'm probably stealing a joke from CinemaSins because I think he said it, but like he probably was in cahoots with Michael Bay with the explosions and stuff.
All right, so how did you feel about the movie?
um, Honestly, I'm like, it's a popcorn flick. It's not it's basically, I'll say, it's not like Batman and Robin horrible. That being said, it's not like the Dark Knight trilogy good. Like, I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed myself. It was pretty interesting. Batman killed people. uh,
Wow,
like,
so many
did you
people.
did you see me when I was in the theater? Like he saw, I saw like the cars explode, and like I was like, there's no way he could survive that. And Lewis just started cracking up because he saw me cause like I just saw explosions, and I'm like, there's no way they're surviving that. The homeboy's dead.
Like everybody's dead.
Now,
Batman was willing to kill Superman. Like what in the world?
and now this is what I'm gonna say, and I know for a fact you're gonna agree with me on this one. If he's willing to kill those little people, he better kill the Joker.
Absolutely.
I'm like he killing these little small henchmen who know they gonna lose, and then like you probably gonna like, oh, I'm gonna take Joker to jail. Logic.
I'm glad you said that because that brings up my next question.
Hmm.
Imagine yourself being a citizen of Gotham.
Oh, I'd rather just shoot myself right now.
No, just imagine.
Yeah.
All right, and you see what Batman does, how he breaks down all these people and whatnot. But all the villains with a name are still alive because of the magical justice system when it comes to them. What do you do about trying to get Batman to basically see where he's gone wrong? Because in the Joker's instance, he's been accused, convicted, and linked to Lord knows how many deaths, and yet Batman says it's wrong to kill him.
Yeah.
No, how?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's maybe because they're in a different universe or whatever. I always give them the benefit of the doubt. They're in a different universe, so like maybe he actually when he meets Joker, he's gonna freaking kill Joker, you know? Because that's I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt because he killed all these henchmen. But if he doesn't, you know, I
But
don't know
even
what
then,
to say.
you still got to think the Joker's been around since I don't know how long, but he's been around for some decades now, raising all types of heck, causing pain and suffering everywhere he goes, and yet he's still free to walk about. Uh, some random dude who's robbing a bank has to lose the ability to use both his legs.
Yeah. No. Just...
And like that's when I kind of think it comes down to like his ego.
Yeah.
Batman does this because he wants to be the hero.
Which, like, he said that on another podcast, and I probably have to agree with you, because, like, you know, if he killed all the named supervillains, who is he saving Gotham from? You know?
Now, granted, as far as comic book goes, that'd be very important, which is why they stay alive. But from a real world perspective,
Yeah.
they all should honestly have been dead,
Uh,
or even just during the fight. Some of the injuries they sustained, including Batman, they just ridiculously survived from.
do that to a henchman, they dead.
Right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Batman's a bully.
Throwback. Oh, but did you hear about the Killing Joke?
They're talking about making that into a movie.
Like an animated movie, yeah.
I can honestly say I expect it to do well.
Like,
Most of DC's animated movies do well.
basically every. Nope. Ah, man, Teen Titans go ruin that record.
Yep.
I used to be able to say everything DC did, and nope. Ah, you did this, DC. You did this. My goodness. Ah,
You brought this upon yourself.
yup. You made your bed, and now you have your cake in it, and now you can't even sleep because you know your cake's in it, and you can't even eat
What
it
are you talking
because
about?
your cake's in it.
What are you talking about? Oh my god.
Oh man.
Why? Why do
Huh?
you do this? Why? Why do you
Just
do this?
I don't know. I don't know. I enjoy messing around. Also, that's from Smart Guys. Continues
Question.
question.
Um. So, how long has Neil Patrick Harris been in talkings for being Count Olaf?
do not know. I'm about to look it up right now.
I had to mute it a couple times during that because all the E's was just getting too much.
Oh man.
So it's like, I'll unmute it, you're still saying E, go back.
Like just eat sherbet.
I do not. Ooh.
Do not know. But he is gonna be joining the Unfortunate Events series. Sorry, I said that in the wrong way. A series of unfortunate events. Which is technically true. Unfortunate Event series. It's still the same thing. Or Netflix. You know. And he's gonna be Count Olaf. Now, do you think he's gonna be, since a lot of people are like, they still have Jim Carrey in the back of their heads. No matter if you do it or not, if you've seen the movie, you'll still have Jim Carrey in the back of your head as Count Olaf. Do you think he can succeed or sustain the same level as Jim Carrey, or pass it?
Yes.
Yes.
This is Neil Patrick Harris we're talking about.
Yeah, but this is Neil Patrick Harris we're talking about. Like I've seen him as most of the shows that are in comedy, from How I Met Your Mother all the way going back to when he was younger, from Dougie Hauser. He was more like the goofy, cocky comedy, while this has like a little more, making fun of yourself, creepy type of vibe as Count Olaf,
But think,
Mhm.
even in How I Met Your Mother, all the times he played a character within a character that was dark, brooding, and just completely not him,
Mm,
and still pulled it off.
yeah,
I believe he has the range to hit it so that it can be goofy and lighthearted at times, but then at other times it's like Neil Patrick Harris said, "What?"
yeah. I'm still kind of on the fence with it, but like being granted, and thinking all the other actors, you're like, well, I can't see many others being able to take over the role. And what in the world just happened? But I can't see many actors trying to take over the role. Yeah,
Take over the world.
No,
Why
that's
would
only
actors
Pinky and the
take over the
Brakes.
world?
That's only Pinky and the Brain, man. Shut up, man. That's only for the Pinky and the Brain, man.
You watching Pinky and the Brain?
Pinky and the Brain. Because apparently,
One is a genius and the other's insane.
I know, right? It just, I can't believe it now. I can't believe it. I can't even believe it either. But maybe we're late. Maybe we're not. I have to pull up this link. But did you hear that all that cast is reuniting, having a reunion?
Bro, they're all like 35.
They are like 35.
What are they trying to reunite?
Huh? I think it's only going to be for
The
like
only
a
one
one-time
on
thing.
TV is Keenan. Yeah, the only ones on TV is Keenan and Kel.
Wow. There's Keenan, Kel, Lori, Danny, and Josh, who are going to be coming back April 16th and 17th. They're going to be sharing stories about their memories of all that time. And I don't know if they're going to be doing a sketch. It doesn't say that they are. But they're going to also have a marathon between April 16th and April 17th on Nickelodeon. So if you got cable, watch it. If you don't, apparently, like, pirate it, because apparently people's parents are doing it now.
Wait, what? Hold on. Then-
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, you've wasted a good chunk of your time with me, C. White, alongside my cameraman with the plan, the Scandinavian super sleuth, the Caribbean crap.
At you. Give me your personal Tumblr. I will yell these questions right back at you.
What's your favorite food?
What Pokemon would you want to be?
Do you want to be the very best?
I feel like
The best there ever was. To catch them was my real test.
I was just gonna say the slogan.